Hi jeweled barrel junkies! Here is another video in our series which I need your help with some names on. I need to name this series because it needs a name and I'm not creative, so I'm open to suggestions. We're doing some videos that go over essentially a concealed carry class. And today we're going to learn how to clear a firearm. If you don't know what that even means, that's okay. You're going to know by the end of this quick video. So I have a firearm with me. I have already cleared it, just so you know. This is my handy dandy trusty Beretta. I love it. It's a favorite. And I'm going to teach you a couple quick things. First, it's time for an anatomy lesson. Didn't think you'd hear that out of high school, did ya? So this right here is a basic safety, okay? It's a decocker. So essentially what that's going to do is it's going to take this piece here called the hammer, okay? If I cock it back, give me a second, and I take my safety and I push it down, it's going to decock the gun, okay? Normally when that hammer falls, it's going to start the firing process, but this particular safety essentially drops a piece in front of a firing pin. Don't worry about all this other stuff, and makes it so it won't work. We'll just leave it at that until we get into the nitty-gritties of it, okay? How do you know if the safety's on or off? Easy to remember. Ready for this? Red is dead. Red dot, you have a hot firearm. Now, not all firearms have mechanical safeties like this. This happens to be an ambidextrous safety. So, yes, I just flagged myself. Okay, on both sides, so whether you shoot left-handed or right-handed, you should be able to do both. You've got easy thumb access to your safety. All right, so I find a firearm. We're going to make this the worst-case scenario. You ready for this? Okay, so I find a firearm, because who doesn't like firearms laying around? And I've got red is dead. So I've got a hot firearm. I have no idea if there is any ammunition in this gun. Okay, now I could look at the bottom and say, well, my magazine is in. So there's a good chance there is. But to go one step further, if I drop that magazine, I go, oh, look, there's no ammunition. Wrong. There very well could still be one cartridge up here in what's called the chamber, okay? And that's where the magazine comes up and essentially puts that bullet initially so they can enter the barrel. All right, so I find a firearm. I don't know what's going on with it. So I'm going to take my safety, if it has one, and I'm going to make it safe. Not all safeties are decockers, okay? Not all safeties work all the time. You are the ultimate safety, okay? Mechanics fail. Remember that. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to eject my magazine. So this has a handy little button right there. And when I press that, it's going to eject my magazine. All right, so I'm going to push. There's a little bit of spring load in there, thankfully, and it drops my magazine out. All right, so I can see there is no ammunition in the magazine. Good start. But remember, I don't know if the gun is actually clear yet. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this slide. That's this piece here, and this is the part that moves back and forth when I shoot. We'll get into it on another video of why and what it does, but the slide moves back and forth, okay? I need to open this up to look into the chamber where another round could be sitting. So I'm not going to put my hand in front of the muzzle. That's the very end of your barrel here. That just keep everything with flesh away from that if you can, okay? I'm going to take my hand. I'm going to grab my gun like this. Your fingers are not particularly strong compared to your palm. Use your palm muscle as much as you can. And I'm going to slide the slide back. Okay, now on this gun, I have a slide lock right there. There is also a little, let's see if we can find it. Ooh. It's kind of hard to see from this angle. Give it a second. Okay, there is. You can't see it from this angle, sorry. There is a spot on the slide where the slide lock will indeed lock the slide open, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna grab it, muzzle is clear, I'm going to pull it back, I'm going to use my thumb, and I will do this again so you can see it. I'm going to push that slide lock up. My slide is now locked open. I can look into my chamber. Okay, I can look down my barrel. I can look up and see, can I see light coming through? Because if I can see light coming through, it's probably clear. Okay, now you know there's no ammunition. It's a cleared firearm. All right, so one more time. Let me show you. All right, so we have our beautiful Beretta, and this is our slide lock here. Every gun is a little different. You'll get used to it. It's kind of fun. Okay, I'm going to take my slide and pull it back. I am severely right-handed, so hold on. Okay, I'm going to pull it back. I'm going to use my thumb to push up on that slide lock. I'm going to take everything, all my digits, far, far away from this slide as I'm pulling it back and locking it in case the lock didn't catch. You will only catch a finger in a falling slide once or twice. You learn quickly, okay? It's locked open. Now, if I want to close my slide, I have two options. One, I can drop it by dropping this lock here, okay? Beautiful sound, terrible for your gun, don't do it. It's really unnecessary. The other thing you can do, usually unnecessary by the way, we'll get into that later. The other thing you can do is just go through your motions, but backwards. Grab it, pull it back, drop your lock, push it forward, you're good to go. All right, there's your cleared gun. If you are uncomfortable with the gun, if you do not understand how it works or what's going on, leave it alone when in doubt. All right, so there's your lesson for today. Throw me your questions. If you didn't get a good visual of it, if you want me to demonstrate it on 5 other guns or something, I don't know, whatever, let me know. Otherwise, this video is too long. Bye.